Welcome back, guys, to Professor Layton and the Curious Village, where last episode we continued with Layton's challenges by finishing off the art decorator's house and the golden apple's house, unlocking our final category, the puzzle master's house, to finish off the game. Right, the question is, the final house is the puzzle master's house. This is it, right? It's an equation to finish. 3 more puzzles left. Do give this puzzle your best try. $133. Complete the equation by inserting the 4 number tiles into the correct slots. I don't know. Times by 3 equals 10. Times by something equals 10? Do 2.5 answers come out of this? Something minus something divided by something times something equals 10. Well, it's not 3 minus 4. What is that? Maybe. 4 minus 3 equals 1. Divided by 7 equals something times 3. Ooh. We just need to get something that will be times by something to equal 10. Thinking in fractions is the key to success. Yeah, well, I get that. I think one suggested don't try to work out this puzzle using arithmetic. Within the parenthesis, you will encounter some odd fractions. Keep these in fraction form for the remainder of the problem. When all is said and done, as long as your numerator is 10 times larger than your denominator, you found your answer. And the 8th goes in the rightmost slot. Oh, are you actually going to tell me that? Goals to arrange your numbers so that everything to the left of the equal sign works out to 40 divided by 4. Well, I didn't want to be told that. I wasn't expecting to be told that. Way that a multiple works on these things, isn't it? Well, both of these come out as 1, don't they? Times 8 equals 8. That's what I thought. I'm so out of math. It's unreal. That's not 175, is it? Is it? It is. This is it then. So if this is it then. Even though I've definitely lost the ability to do these, thanks to being 22 years removed from ever doing anything like this, and it is sad. According to what people say of order operations, the 7 divided by 4 is first, and then we minus that from the 3. 7 divided by 4 is 1.75. If I'm right. Because 1.75, 3.5, 7, you know. We remove 1.75 from 3, which was 1.25, and then times that by 8. And that should be correct.
Well, here's my guess.
So yeah, that's really upsetting.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
I mean, I passed 5,000 pick rats, great. But that puzzle has just super upset me. I used to be able to do math honest. I now can't do math. Use it or lose it is very true in life. Sharp thinking, You have to think in fractions to solve this one. If you don't realize this early on, this puzzle can be a real pain to solve. Now, the real issue is that I just thought the 7 divided by 4 should be bracketed. But it obviously isn't. So, okay. That's not the way to do it. Of course, I would expect nothing less from you. You've upset me, Layton. You've upset me massively. Do give this puzzle a go. Land disputes. Four people are arguing with one another about how to divide up a large chunk of land they inherited. We want to divide things up nice and evenly, but each piece of property should have a well and a house and be exactly the same shape. Can you divide the property up according to their wishes and end the bickering? No. Is that good enough to say? So at this point, I'm assuming the blue well has to be with this. The blue has to be with that well, but then how do you get this exactly the same shape with the wells and the positions that they are? So now it's looking more like the red one had to go with it, but... Oh no, I don't want to quit. Whoa. So study a bit before playing another Layton game regarding the previous maths question? Well, that's a bit of a tall order, isn't it? No, it's not really a tall order, but it'd be a bit weird to be going through some math textbook again. Also, these are supposed to be, I guess, the hardest puzzles? So I guess I shouldn't feel too bad. But yeah. Maybe brush up on area formulas and order operations. It should be enough. Should it? Should it? Slide puzzles too? Oh, we don't have to use up all the property, right? Do we? It really depends on what we have to have as part of your property. But being exactly the same shape is a bit of a tall order, isn't it? Very much so. But there obviously is a way. Whoa. The feuding parties have demanded that the land be divided into 4 identically sized properties. You'll have a much easier time achieving this if you start with your division from the middle of the large chunk of land. Well, yes. But it's the wells. If you find a group of houses or wells together, you know where one of your property lines needs to go. Now you just need to use a little logic to determine where the lines need to pass through. It's telling me to divide the land from the center. It's the same shape. What is the third hint then? Division lines for all 4 properties run through the center of the map. I bet that. You ought to try dividing things up further after you decided how to allot the 4 squares in the middle of the map. Doesn't help that there's a house in the middle of the map. And so we returned to the puzzle the next day because it was getting very late into the night in that session, so we take it off stream into just the YouTube for our final 2 puzzles because I was pretty frazzled by this and how this works out. But of course, a fresh start, a new day, being able to sleep on things and see things from a new light is probably the right way to play puzzles like this, or puzzle games to be totally honest with you. Because, oh well, let's face it, you lock yourself into it too much, and then you get a bit, like, puzzle overloaded. Starting fresh might be the way. And starting fresh for this puzzle, considering the whole well shenanigans, where I couldn't actually figure out where to even, you know, join them up, when it seems like very obviously the red has to go here, and then it also has to go there for the border. But it also has to be, like, 9 spaces long. Brings with it so many questions. So many questions indeed. So it's making the shape and making it 9 spaces long that we have to make a shape of, right? This probably ends up working in the end. I was thinking about this. It's really hard when you like stuck on something as well. I find it really hard to go to sleep, so you're just there agonizing over what to do. We know that it has to meet the border. That's one of the rules. And one of the issues with any patterns I was drawing is I was always leaving the sides out. So really, I have to prioritize the sides, is how we look at. And looking at this, of course, this has to come round to probably be the yellow segments one, doesn't it? Does it work or not? No. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9 spaces. But is that the same pattern as what we've got at the top one? No, it's not. So we need to modify this a little bit. But in what way? Something's not quite right here. So the red one is, again, it's 9 spaces currently. Oh, is it 9? Is it more than 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's 9. Gets the whale in it. The yellow one is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we definitely need an extra space here, but it's continuing on the shape, isn't it? That's the real issue we have. So where have I messed up here? Does this not come out to here? Does this keep going to here? So, okay. So the yellow, where would the, so the yellow house is here currently, right? In this corner. So we go 3 up. So the red would be next to the well over here. Then we go 1 up. Okay, this is not a thing at all. We come up here like this. Right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. That goes. That's that. If we want to continue the shape. Yes? Are we all agreed? No one is here at the moment, but it's on the YouTube side, so we'll be fine. So now the green is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This obviously isn't. And then it go like this. And down. Is that the same shape put along multiple times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9 for the blue. 9 for the green. 9 for everything. The same shape. There we go. A new light, a new day. A new realizing what you kind of have to do versus being just a tired mind.
Well, here's my guess.
That works out. One more puzzle to go.
I did it!
Past 5,100. That's correct. Finally an end to the bickering. It's the stupid properties we got. Dividing the land like that doesn't seem very sensible. No, it doesn't. But if it keeps the owners happy, you can't really complain, can you? I've washed my hands with them now. Yes, that's the way to do it. Of course, I would expect nothing less from you. Alright, this brings us to our final one, the Queen's Escape. What does that involve? Do give this puzzle a go. Puzzle 135, the Queen's Escape's worth 99. I'll pass 5,200. I don't know if that's good or not. Oh. Whoa, that's a lot of blue blocks. Longing to see the sun, this queen is trying to slip out of her castle unattended. Armed guards, however, are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way to move the red one out of the exit to the right. Her freedom depends on you. Can you do it? I mean, obviously this will just take an amount of time and the hints won't really help me. But I've got spare hint coins, so why not just see the stuff and then we'll work on it from there. This could take a very long time though, because again, no matter what, I need to get the purple behind the red. Which means I've got to get the blues out of the purple, the red's down, and the purple up is... That's the first goal? By the look of things, what do the hints say? This puzzle is difficult. But as long as you don't repeat the same moves over and over, you'll eventually extricate the red block. Well, yeah, we know that. Now stop relying on hints and just try it. No, I get you. Like, I'm only using the hint coins because I've got them. The puzzle takes at least 81 moves to solve. Oh my god, so how many? 600, 700? There aren't really any good hints to give. Yeah, I get that. But here's a little trick that might help you. There are 2 open spaces in the box. As you slide pieces around, make sure you don't separate one open space from the other. Okay. I mean, that's a fair hint. As stated in hint 1, you're just going to have to work this puzzle out yourself. We know, it's the slide puzzle. However, it seems unfair to give you nothing for that hint coin you spent. So here's some trivia about the puzzle you're solving. In Japan, this type of puzzle has been around for hundreds of years, which is interesting because, of course, I've never seen this puzzle in this layout before, ever. So there's where we get it from, Japan. The originator of the game, in that sense. Right, so it wants us to keep the 2 spots here together, no matter what. So, like, that would be bad. But I guess I could do that. But But now I've literally got nowhere I can move, so that doesn't work for me. Like, at all. And if I pull this up in any way, I'm probably going to have the same issue. Just wondering if I could have pulled the blue one up into that section at all, but that doesn't seem to be the case, does it? Oh no, I probably can. Okay then. But now, yeah. What do I do with that from there? It turns out, not all that much. Keeping the two spaces together is pretty hard. If only I could get this green one out so, like, I could get the purple further up. But yeah, this is gonna take a lot of time. Luckily, we can liberally apply the power of editing at a point like this. But to be honest, I want to get the full, actually successful go in it, if you know what I mean. And that is not the way we're doing it. That's for certain. Let's start again. 600 moves on the last try to no success. And just utter confusion from my part. How the hell do you proceed? I started way better last time as well. Definitely seems like you need to have the purple just out the way to begin with. But then we've got to somehow have it in a world where I can get the greens to interact with the blues and leave everything behind. Maybe something like that. It's not gonna be it, is it? I mean, getting you under seems pretty good, actually. Is that as far forward as I've now had it? Oh. I can get you to there. Wow, that's so much further forward than I've ever had it. Oh, blues are out the way. Now I just need to move the purple out the way. Oh my goodness. No. Not there yet. Close. But this is very much obviously near the ideal solution. How do I get the purple beyond the red block? Is this anywhere near the ideal solution is actually the question. Should I have been getting the purple out of the way beforehand? Well, it's nice that all the blues are behind me, but now I've only got like a small section to even work in. Is it easier to move the red block? No. Might just be working myself out of an answer here. I can't even rotate that way anyway. Oh. Well, that's not... Wait, is that fine? Because I get stuck here. The idea now is to kind of retreat the purple with the blue blocks, isn't it? I don't think I can do that. Maybe if I've got the purple like that, I can shift it entirely out of the way. Oh my god, I did it. Don't crash on me. I was like, go in, let me finish the last puzzle. Oh my goodness.
I did it!
That last one was the key, but I still did like well over 1,500 moves total with some restarts, etc. And it took me a hell of a long time to complete that. I think it was 30 minutes, but I finally did it. 5,204 picarats and my final total, is it? Wonderful. It's a classic example of a slide puzzle. Yes, that's the way to do it. Of course, I would expect nothing less from you. And with this, it seems that you've completed every puzzle in the game. Congratulations! You possess an aptitude and passion for puzzle solving that is equal to my own. I encourage you to continue to sharpen your skills with new weekly puzzles available via Nintendo Wi-Fi connection, except that's not available because, of course, the 3DS eShop and all that stuff died a while back, sadly. And there we have it. That is everything done. Every puzzle finally completed. A puzzle index to kind of prove it. 135 total puzzles will actually be in the index. Yes, it even will be in there as well. Tells you how much picarats we got on it, etc. 5,200 all in all. And a hidden door of St Mystere to maybe look at in the future. Enter the password which can be found in the sequel to this game. But when we play it, we'll obviously have to drip back and find that. So, that is the end of Professor Layton and the Curious Village properly. We've been through the credits where you got my initial thoughts on kind of things that went on. But now I can give you a kind of summary of the experience from my point of view. And as I said to the stream chat yesterday, it's just kind of... It's a game that I enjoyed. Let's put it that way. The puzzles were fun. It was actually interesting doing the puzzles, especially the ones I couldn't do. But it also was kind of sad. It's one of those things that's like, if you had a skill and you didn't use a skill, then you lose a skill. You have to exercise your brain too. And stuff that I thought I could do when I looked at it at a glance going, oh yeah, I've done this in the past. I couldn't remember any formulas or anything or any like math stuff like PEMDAS, etc. That was just like, that was absolutely ridiculous that I couldn't remember the stuff. And that just goes to show that you really do have to use it or lose it. So it was just kind of sad to go like, well, 22 years later out of schooling, I've lost a fair bit of this, but to be honest, we got through a lot of those puzzles fairly fast, a lot of the logic ones. It's just, I guess I need to brush up on math formulas, including areas of stuff, and get better at slide puzzles. I think that's what we really learned from that. And that's kind of what these games are. They exercise your brain. They're a learning experience. They've got a story to take you along the way as well, which I enjoyed. But maybe in the future from these games I will learn more. Maybe it's kind of like a regrowth of the brain at that point in time. Or maybe I should hit a textbook and brush up on this stuff before attempting a second one. I don't know what you thought of the playthrough. From your perspective, some of you must have been holding your hands in your head going like, oh my god, he's right near the answer and he's just constantly missing it. Or when I called out an answer and then just doubted myself about it, tried to figure it out and then got it wrong anyway. Like 17 is the latest instance of that, very muchly. But yeah, I very much enjoyed it. There's a lot of games in this series to play, so hopefully we will play them in the future again on the YouTube. They'll just be dropped randomly as like kind of like a one-a-day most likely episode in the midweek or whenever we've got a slot going on. But I don't know when the next game will be on the channel. Just stay tuned for it, and I hope to see you for that in the future. So if you enjoyed this series, please share it around, give it a like, and check out some other series on the channel. Just like this, of course, I've got all the Phoenix Wright games up on the channel, as well as a variety of games from different genres. So if you came and found me from this, maybe check them out. Until next time where we do some proper puzzling then, I would say. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time for more Professor Layton, hopefully, or whatever game you wish to see next. So until that time, with our time in St Mystere finished, I say, bye-bye.